Time's now 4:44. Let's get over to Peyton. Man, that was just devastating.
Yeah, it was, and the second strongest hurricane to ever impact here in the U.S. And while it did not technically make landfall in Louisiana, the center of the eye didn't cross over any of our parishes. The outer of that eye wall, it did cross through Plaquemines and St. Bernard. So when you look at the numbers here, Camille is the strongest hurricane to ever impact Louisiana with regard to winds. Winds were estimated to be at least Cat 5 and especially eastern St. Bernard, and then it made landfall up around Waveland and Bay St. Louis. It did produce the highest storm surge there on the coast, 24 feet in Pass Christian, until Hurricane Katrina surpassed that. So Camille was a very, very powerful storm. We're going to talk a lot more about it through the morning and go over actually some interesting radar data that has been reconstructed. And we actually have radar images of Camille making landfall. We'll talk about how those strong winds impacted St. Bernard later this morning. Great news is, reporting out in the tropics, nothing is an imminent threat. We don't have any major hurricanes. We don't even have a tropical storm. We don't even have a tropical depression out here on August the 17th. There's tropical waves, and the one we're keeping an eye on is down here in around Central America. It's sitting near the coast of Honduras, Nicaragua. There you can see a big burst of storms this morning on the northern side of that wave. So the wave is traveling a bit close to the water here. It'll be interesting to see how this thing evolves over the next couple of days. By Friday, it's going to emerge in the southwest Gulf here, and notice extreme southwest Gulf or the Bay of Campeche, still giving it a very low chance of development. It doesn't look like it's going to be in a perfect environment. It does look like there's going to be some wind shear on its journey into the Gulf of Mexico. That's great news, which hopefully keeps this frame from really organizing. Now, the moisture associated with this tropical wave is going to get in the Gulf here. I do see that moisture getting into parts of Mexico and into Texas, and we could perhaps even see some of that moisture pulled apart with that shear and flowing up in our direction towards the end of the weekend. So we may see some moisture from it, but right now shear and the environment overall just doesn't look that conducive for any intensification there. We'll watch it, but I'm liking the trends we're seeing with it. Notice our chance of rain not associated with tropical disturbance, increasing tomorrow and Friday. We'll have some storms around for the weekend as well. So today is our last mostly dry day across the area before we get back into a stormier pattern. And that will help our temperatures out. We'll go from the mid-90s today. It'll be really hot and humid to the 80s as we wrap up the work week and head into the weekend. That comes with that rain. Now, we are going to watch for some rounds of heavy rain. I think our first round comes in Thursday afternoon. We'll get another round popping up Friday during the daytime, and we'll probably just do it all over again Saturday and Sunday. Widespread 1 to 3 inches, but there will be some pockets of higher totals. There's no doubt about it. So something to watch out for if you got outside things to do. Today is probably going to be the best day to do it. It's just going to be miserably hot. Be careful in the heat, but not raining at least, or at least mostly dry. Tomorrow, storms are likely, especially in the afternoon hours, and then we'll be watching for storms all the way into the weekend.